Thank you very much, Jenna. Spending my time with Ed Dwyer. Ed and I are talking a little bit about National Rental Awareness Month and the benefits of renting. We've got some really cool equipment and some really neat stuff I want to talk about, but first Ed, I want to know, why should we be renting? What's the biggest benefit when it comes to renting?
It's very economical to rent equipment. You know, a lot of equipment is very expensive and you're only going to use it once or twice a year, so it makes a lot of sense to rent it when you need it.
And everybody wants to save money, but we also want to do the job right. It can actually help me when I've got the right tools for the right job.
When you rent equipment, you're usually renting the top of the line professional equipment.
Yeah, your stuff looks great. It looks like it's in fantastic shape. And there's things out there that the average person, average do-it-yourselfer, may not even realize that they need. Like this one. I'm building a deck this summer. This thing can come in extremely handy. What does it do?
This is a Senko screw gun. And what it does is, if you're building a deck and you've got to do a lot of plywood or fencing,
yep,
you would buy clips of screws from us, and it goes into the gun, and you can adjust this so that for your different heights.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can see this or not.
Sure.
But you can go along one screw at a time as fast as you can go, like that. And depending on your height, you can make it longer or bigger.
And that's going to save that do-it-yourselfer's back. It's going to save your do-it-yourselfer time too.
Yes, it will.
Wow, so fantastic. And this is careful, you're pointing that thing there, Ed. And this is a big difference between something like this, where I would use for a project like roofing or something, right?
No, you would use this for fencing.
Okay.
If you got to put in 3-inch spikes or 3.5-inch spikes, stand back.
Okay.
It's not loaded.
Okay, good.
You actually need a compressor and a hose to go with this, but again, you can put in 3.5-inch spikes just as fast as you can go like this, or you could sit there and hammer a nail for 3 or 4 hits. And when you got hundreds and thousands of nails to put in, this is the tool to use.
That's saving me a ton of time and a ton of effort. Now, you mentioned a couple of needed things like the screws and the compressor, but you guys take care of that as well too, right?
We do. We carry a full supply or selection of nails and screws. There's many different kinds of screws you can use and many different kinds of nails.
So you know, you've not only got the stuff I need when it rents, but when it comes to purchasing it, you've got what I need. And fuel is a big thing for you. A lot of these guys go on mixed gas, which may confuse some people who just fill up their car, but you take care of that for me.
Yeah, just about every rental store, when you come in, they're going to give you a gallon of pre-mixed gas for your tools. We don't want our customers out there with mixing oil and gas and Coke cans and things. Our mechanics don't like that.
No, it's not good
for the machine. It's hard on the equipment.
But for people who are renting for the very first time, or maybe just need something for a day, it can make a big difference. What are people commonly renting this time of the year? What are they coming to see you for?
This time of the year in Winnipeg, they're renting power booms. I'll show you a power boom over here.
May I? Can I try her out?
Go ahead.
So this bad boy, what's he going to do?
Well, you know, at the end of your lawn, you're going to have all this gravel and dirt and grit that's left over from the snow. This will put it down, and it'll push all that snow and grit and gravel away from you.
That's going to get a whole lot of clean real fast.
Right?
No question.
And when you come to rent this, this comes apart like this, so you can get it into your car. Put it together when you need it.
You guys think of everything. Before I let you go, we wanted to talk safety as well. You were saying how this big tall thing at the back actually keeps people using it safer than if they were trying it other ways. Show me how that thing works.
Okay, if you have trees and branches that you want to take down, like we happen to have a sample one here, we can extend this thing out to 11 feet or more, and we can take down a branch that's 3 or 4 inches thick quickly and easily and safely from the ground. You don't have to get on the step ladder and use a handsaw.
There you go. And we're not only saving you time, we're going to save you a bit of money and possibly save you a trip to the emergency as well. If you want more information on National Rental Awareness Week or Ed and his stuff, all you got to do is go to breakfasttelevision.ca. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
And no one got hurt despite everybody's expectations. Want to check with our buddy Drew Koza, looking at how first responders are training to help you stay safe.